Shalom, 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 family. Barakatah to the Father of lights. Peace and blessings to the Son and big brother in the kingdom, Yahweh Shai. Peace and power to the throne of King David. Peace and blessings to you out there, listening, learning, and edifying. All praises due. It's a good day, y'all. Hope y'all continuing to watch the current events. You know, I show you what I can, but it's just too much, man. It's too much. But it's a real good day today. Things are about to change for the better, because just in my spirit, man, got clearance, all right, to do something that I told y'all not to do. Well, now I'm going to tell you to do it as much as you can and wherever you can. All right. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 32. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32. Forgot my damn glasses, but it's all right. I got to squint, then I got to squint. Deuteronomy 32, verse 1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. All right. Let me read that again. Give ear, O you heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. Look at verse 2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. How many of y'all know that's happened already? He said his doctrine shall drop as the rain. It's been raining for 10 straight years now, right? The Most High doctrine has been dropping like rain, all right? And all of y'all on here, you done got wet. Gotten wet. And you grown because of that rain. No longer are you fooled and hoodwinked by all the false doctrine out here. No more are y'all desiring to go to Pastor Green Church on the corner. No more are you desiring to sit in the pews of a dead building. No more are you even desiring to be trying to keep a dead law that Yahweh Shai nailed to the cross. You're not desirous to do that no more. All right. What you're desirous to do now is to worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. No more are you deceived into thinking you can't eat certain foods. Nowhere are you deceived into thinking that a woman, just because she wears a pair of pants, is in peril, all right, of judgment. No more are you deceived into believing that you got to keep certain feast days and all that. No, you see the rain, all right? That rain has hit you and grown you to a point where you cannot be deceived. All right? It's a special day. It hit me hard this morning when I woke up. I was like, wow, we really finna get out of here real soon. I never felt like that till this morning. So what you talking about, Brother Matt, KD, whatever y'all want to call me? Michael. Hey, man, look, this next verse is going to put it all in perspective, right? We had to reach a certain point before we could do this, all right? Now, let me read verse 2 one more time. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, and the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Let me read the New Living Translation. Let my teaching fall on you like rain. Let my speech settle like dew. Let my words fall like rain on tender grass, like gentle showers on young plants. Why? Why? Well, because it all had to do with today. Verse 3. Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe greatness to our power, right? Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto our power. Well, I've been doing that. KD. No, you don't understand. I know y'all that been on there long enough that I said don't be putting the name of the Lord in the mouth of no fucking heathen, right? I know a lot of y'all have ascribed to that. Well, today, it's time to do that. We ain't got to run no more. We ain't got to hide the name no more, right? Ain't got to do it. Speak that name. Here on out. I don't give a fuck if you want a job, car wash, store. You ascribe that name. There's power in that name, man. But see, you have to be grown to a point to do that. You know why? Well, I'll show you why. Let's go to I'm going to read you 4 scriptures. Exodus 20:7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy power in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Deuteronomy 5:11. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy power in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Psalms 139:20. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. Proverbs 30:9. Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal, and take the name of my Lord power in vain. So, all this preparation was done so that you don't take the Lord's name in vain. We are his sons and his daughters. All right? His name has to be handled with care, especially in front of heathens. So if you ever use the name of the Lord in the presence of a heathen, and they ask you who it is you worship, you tell them, but you warn them too. So you got to be careful with this name. Don't mishandle it. Don't use it in any of your bullshit ass conversations just to be using it. You got to be a son or a daughter. Now, you know the name. If you have no respect for that name, all right, the Lord will get you in his own way. He might kill you. He might maim you. All right. Now, if you think I'm playing, you're free to try. Right. My power told me to publish the name. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy 32:3. Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness to our power. Well, let's dig into the near to see what it means to publish. H7121, Kara. See it? Kara. All right. That's what it means to publish in Hebrew. Now, what does it mean? To call out, recite, read, cry out, proclaim. To call, cry, utter a loud sound. To call unto, to cry, help, call. With the name of the power. To read aloud. To read to oneself. To summon, invite, call for. Call and commission, appoint. Call and endow. To call, name, give name to call by. To call oneself, to be called, to be proclaimed, be read aloud, be summoned, be named. To be called, be named, to be called out, to be chosen. That's what we called to do today. Yeah. See, the world gonna have to know his name, and they're getting their ass whooped, right? It ain't gonna be no I am. That was in the scriptures, you know, because the Most High didn't want his name out there. But see, we here now. We represent him. I represent him, and we represent him. So how do you represent him? Look, we the only ones on this planet that can call him by his name like that, and he not mad with us. Right? Now, the heathen can know his name. They can't call on him. They can't ask him for shit, because he's not their Lord. He's our Lord. But we're no longer going to hide who we are. We're no longer going to hide. But it was for a purpose. It was for a reason. Because this name got to mean everything to you. This name got to be so important. And you ain't going to be sitting there telling everybody like that. But there is going to come a time, all right, when you got heathens that's on you and they're going to say, so who do you serve? You serve Jesus? Fuck Jesus. That ain't his name. What's his name then? Tell him. Father's name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. Right? That's why we say, Barak Atah, all praises to Yahweh Bashem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. What that mean? That means he is. The Father is. And Yahweh Shai means that he is salvation. There's salvation in his son for Israel. That's what it means. That's how y'all bang on these heathens now. All right? Now, what about the rest of these clowns that I know gonna start servicing? Well, what about this? Why don't you speak Hebrew to them? Because motherfucker, nobody speaks Hebrew. All right? Let me get you this scripture. All right? Why you dumb motherfuckers always coming up with shit. Let's go to Zephaniah chapter 3. Verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. It's time. But look what he said in verse 9. This is the meat. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord, to serve him with one consent. We hear y'all. You don't see him gathering the world together to pour out his wrath and indignation on them. They all sitting here thinking that Trump finna save them. He's just leading them into the gallows. That's all he doing, man. Ain't no fixing this shit. This country's done. All right? You'll see. But see, it's time for us to call on that name now. It's time for us to call on our power. The Most High, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, all right, has brought this world and this country to its knees. And we're going to finish. We're going to finish the strike. But in order to do that, what did he say? He said, I'm going to return to my people a pure language that they may call upon the name of the Lord. Not to talk Hebrew just for any damn reason. It's to call upon the name of the Lord. All right. I ain't got to know how to ask somebody how much is a loaf of bread in Hebrew at the store. I just say, hey, how much is that bread? I ain't got to ask the auto mechanic working on my car, hey man, how much is that 22-inch IROC rim in Hebrew? I ain't got to do that. I just say, how much is that 22-inch IROC rim? How much to put it on? I ain't got to ask, how much is the tire in Hebrew? All right? All I say is, how much is that tire? But I can't do that to call upon the name of the Lord. His name got to be in the Paleo Hebrew. Get it? All these old, super scholars trying to make you feel less than, saying, oh, you don't speak Hebrew. You don't speak. We not in 3500 BC Israel, man. We speak a Germanic language due to our slavery and captivity. We speak English, all right? We are English-speaking Hebrews, all right? That's what we are. That's because of where we are. Just like back then, during the time of Yahushua or King David or Solomon, they didn't speak English. Grow a brain, please. Will you please grow a brain? Some of y'all out there. Let's read it again. Verse 9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language. For what? That they may all call upon the name of the Lord. So, what does that mean? That means that now, at the point of impact. Look, y'all, this is good, man. I don't know if y'all, this is good as the damn water I'm drinking, man. All right? Nice and cold. Look, check it out. What do I mean, the point of impact? Well, you want a job, right? You want a job, somebody fucking with you. You could call on the name. You could call on the name because you are his son. You are his daughter. You call on the name in that house. Call on the name, all right? Proclaim it. Ascribe greatness to our power and watch him work, all right? Let's see if I can get a precept. Some of y'all on the job, some of y'all are in a bad way, and you feel like, you can't say that name. Say it aloud now, man. All right, say it aloud. You see, there's a few passages, but there's one I'm looking for in particular. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let's see. No. Yeah. All right. Let's go to Job chapter 4. verse 3. Job chapter 4, verse 3. Behold, thou hast instructed many, and thou hast strengthened the weak hands. Thy words have upholden him that was falling, that was failing, and thou hast strengthened the feeble knees. But now it is come upon thee, and thou faintest. It toucheth thee, and thou art troubled. Is not this thy fear, thy confidence, thy hope, and the uprightness of thy ways? Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of the power they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. So, you can just get your head, if you can just get your prayers into the ears of your heavenly Father, man, he's going to hear you. And he's going to consume the wicked with the blast of his nostrils, right? All you got to do is get your prayers into his ears, man. But seal it with that name, man. It's time, all right? It's time to publish the name. It's time to publish the name. And I know I done held y'all down a long time. Those of y'all that have been obedient said, man, don't put your... And I meant that. See, it's a different time now where there's a shift. There's a shift. It's time for you to use that name. Wear it out now. Just make sure you wear it out. All right? With sincerity and caution. If you in trouble, call on him. Y'all ever watch Batman? Got to treat it like Commissioner Gordon, man, in Gotham City. When shit got so hot, what'd he do? He put that beam up there, and then that bat pop up in the sky, right? And then who come out? Batman, right? Well, fuck Batman. he didn't put it up there just every day. It's when he really needed him. So when you need the Most High, you need him on your job, whatever. You put that light up in there, man. Like you in Gotham City and you Commissioner Gordon. Put that shit up there, man, in the clouds, man. Put his name up there, all right? Put his name up there. And put it in that spiritual airway. Call upon the name of the Lord. That's your right. That's your privilege. Nobody else can do that, all right? Put it up there. And put it up there with confidence. Call on him, all right? And watch things happen. That's what was put on my spirit today. Y'all should feel free right now. You should. You should feel free. Call on his name, man. Got people fucking with you. Call on his name. Call on his name. Say, Yahweh, help me. Yahweh, keep me. Yahweh, save me. They messing with me, Yahweh. I've tried my best to live right, Yahweh. They keep messing with me, Yahweh. You promise you protect me, Yahweh. Call on him! To watch some things happen. It's my promise to you. Can't give it to you no plainer. Call on him and watch shit move. All right? Time to stop playing. Do like James Brown said back in the day. Say it loud. All right? Say it loud. Call on his name. All right? And watch things move for you. Publish the name. All right? Whew. Woo. Man. I'm like feeling light right now. Do y'all see what's going on out here, man? Man, Trump not bullshitting, dude. He not, man. He moving people out of here. Northern Kingdom, your turn. All right? It's your turn. You Latinos and all you, well, you know, the Native Americans, they got their ass whooped back in the 1800s. They got all this land took from them. They got put on reservations, all right? Like Turkey Creek. All right, where the hunting was all fucked up. But now it's the so-called Latinos, and I mean, he banging on them hard, man. You know. So the thing is, this is how they are going to be brought to call upon the name of Yahweh Shai. It's already begun. All right? It's already begun. It's for a purpose. See? Because the Latinos, they got to get humbled, man. They got to get humbled. Like I say, they've done shit to Judah too, man. All right? Let me get a precept. Go to Isaiah 11 and 13. Well, all right. Isaiah 11, chapter 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again to the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. That's what's happening now, y'all. Verse 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Now, that's where we're headed. But Ephraim, which is the leader of the northern tribes, all right, Ephraim, which where their main capital city was Samaria. All right, there's been envy from the northern kingdom to the southern kingdom. All right, like I said, we got Ephraimites in here, Issacharites. We got them in here because they woke up early. All praises. We got priests in here. All right, but look at the ones that we don't have. That are still envious and hating on us. Simeon, all right? Simeon, they can't stand being called black, all right? They think they better than us. They ass gonna get broke up too. Venezuela, all of them, all of these Latinos that they let in here that they getting bopped on now, that's all by design. See, this is how they gonna get torn down and get humbled. Trump finna humble the shit out of them. Like I say, Judah's in there too. That's what Jacob's trouble is. But the northern kingdom finna get their shit pushed all the way in now. All right? But through that, they're going to learn from us how to call up on the name of their power, which is Yahweh Shai, setting it up for that other level. All right? So, I pray that this message blesses y'all. Northern kingdom that are on here, don't hold it against me that I'm banging on your brethren, because they need it, man. Y'all know me. I talk about everybody. I don't know if you ever heard of Andrew Dice Clay. He was an Italian comedian back in the day. Funny as hell. But they could never get him for racism because he bagged on everybody, man. You know? He called Italians wop guinea motherfuckers. He called blacks niggas. He called Mexicans spics. He didn't give a fuck who you was. You know what I mean? He used to sing them nursery rhymes, hickory dickory dock, and then put something fucked up in there. Yeah, he was a funny motherfucker. Always stand on stage combing his hair and shit. Yeah, you know, he's what you call a greaser. Had the jeans on with the cuffs at the bottom, the leather jacket, the boots and shit. You know, he said, hey, how you doing? You know, he talked like that, but he was funny as hell. But you can compare me to that, man. I talk about everybody. I talk about nappy head niggas, nappy head ass bitches. I talk about white bitches. I talk about hat dancing Mexicans. All right. I talk about Tonto, $5 Indians, and everybody is all inclusive, man, like a buffet. All right. So it's their turn now. That's all it is. They've been fucking up. They're gonna get that judgment. So take it how you want. All right. But I'm getting ready to blip off of here just for a minute. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace and blessings, Royal House. All love to you from your King and Shepherd KD. See y'all on the next go round. I'm out. Shalom.